me talk to you.
Welcome back, guys, to Dad and Son Wrestling Reviews. I'm Son and that's Dad.
Hey-o.
And today we're going to be reviewing Raw.
Before we kick into that, though, just some wisdom from the greatest book ever written, the Bible. May you always be filled with the fruit of your salvation, the righteous character produced in your life by Jesus Christ. For this will bring much glory and praise to God. Philippians chapter 1, verse 11. When we look to Jesus first, above and before all others, our lives will reflect the fruit of his life and ours. May we not take for granted the time that we have been given. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, and yesterday's regrets are behind us. Today is the day of our salvation, says the word. No matter how long we have followed the Lord, today is the day he has given us. What fruits of the spirits are currently evident in our lives? I think the fruits of this channel is an indication of what the Lord is doing in our life. The fact that we're close to 15,000 of you subscribed and enjoying our channel, and the views and the likes, etc. that we get. So we are thankful to the Lord for that, and we are thankful to you guys also. And we hope that sharing our love of the Lord brings you closer in your faith, or if you're unfaithed or unchurched at the moment, we encourage you to check it out and learn all about Jesus. We'll leave a link in the description for our church family, The Rocks. Plenty of content there for you to absorb and to get into if you're on the journey towards your faith, or if you just want to know what's going on. And then also on top of that, a shout out to Taurus BJJ. Thank you for all you do for me and my son when it comes to our jiu-jitsu journey. All right, let's go. On to Raw. How did the show start, mate?
So it started with OBA when... Let me just get my page. Should be right. Sorry, guys. So, it started out with a SmackDown recap of the King of the Ring.
Yep. And what happened in that?
It had Jey Uso winning and Solo Sikoa trying to help roast Keys and all that.
Yeah, so it's a continuation of LA Knight's continual grievance with the bloodline and things going on there, and the tension between him and Jey Uso. Solo attempts to assist Royce Keys in order to try to recruit him. But obviously it goes Jey Uso's way, and Jey Uso picks up the win. Very disliked that win online, but I like Jey's character. I like what he's doing now. I like it better. I like this better than when he was true babyface. So I like this. I like the pacing around. I like the intensity. I like this type of Jey Uso. So I'm probably against the grain at the moment, and I would love to see him one-on-one with Oba, and then some bloodline shenanigans. Maybe Fatu helps him win, but I think that would be awesome. And then we moved on to the bloodline turning up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they all turned up at flash suburban SUV type things. I'm not sure the brand, but and then they walked straight to the ring, didn't they?
Yeah.
Got to the ring.
And the first 30 minutes is the OTC entrance.
Yeah, very long entrance. I think he harbours on the Undertaker type length now.
Yeah.
He gets on the mic.
Maybe even Randy Orton's length.
Yeah, gets on the mic.
It used to be like 60 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, so gets on the mic, acknowledge me, etc. Fatu's out with him. They then approach the subject of, Fatu not listening to the twins.
And say that Jey Uso is going to win the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
And acknowledge Jey.
Yeah. And then they say there's no bloodline without Jimmy. Acknowledge Jimmy. So it's a very long-winded promo. It's just... it could have been done in 5 minutes, but went for about 30.
60.
And then we have Roman Reigns' assistant come out with a box, and there's a Ula Fowler, that's how you pronounce it, isn't it?
Ula Fowler.
Ula Fowler. a wooden type one. So I don't know if it's a second command or just a welcoming one. I can't remember this being used on anybody else, but I'd have to refresh my memory on the bloodline stuff.
And the crowd had chanted far too, and then Jay said, you're lucky that you said that, because there's a person that's not listening, and the only person that hasn't acknowledged me.
Yeah. So tension between Jay and Fatu.
That's definitely going to push him.
Yeah. So Fatu says he acknowledges OTC, nobody else. Roman Reigns kind of likes that. He likes the tension by the looks of it. He gets the All Follow. They then leave the ring very slowly. There's some celebrity comedian bloke on the outside. I can't say I'm too familiar with him.
Andre something.
Yeah, he's in Street Fighter with Roman Reigns. They shake hands, etc. Jay and Jimmy say hello to him as well. Well, Jay doesn't, but Jimmy does.
Well, he does when they're in the entrance.
Yeah, and then he puts his hands on Fatu, and Fatu goes nuts, throws him outside.
And he touches the Olafala.
Yeah, he flicks the Olafala. That's the last straw type thing for Fatu. Fatu throws him in the ring, goes to hit him with a splash. All the producers are out to.
Roman Reigns said no.
Yep.
Then do it.
Yeah. So the indication now is that Roman Reigns has this kind of like an attack dog, this crazy attack dog. I think that's what they're implementing.
How Paul Heyman had Bron Breakker, or like Seth Rollins had Bron Breakker.
Yeah, so they're going with that sort of thing. They get out, they look like they're going to leave, and then Roman Reigns tells him hit him with a second one, which they do.
One more.
And then that's the end of that segment. They're pretty much them walking out and them tending to the comedian fella. What happens next? Then
it is Io versus Raquel.
How would you rate this match, mate?
It's 3.
3? Why is that?
I know that they put effort in, but it didn't really feel like it was supposed to be a match like on here. It felt like it was more SmackDown-y.
Oh, okay.
Like more, not actual wrestling, more advertised more.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a good television match. Io Sky won. Don't know where they're going with this, because I thought Raquel was going to win and there'll be some sort of storyline with Liv Morgan. But
maybe Raquel actually has an injury.
Who knows? But I thought they were going to build on the tension between her and Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day type stuff. But Io Sky gets a clean win. Raquel has no shenanigans with her friends. So that's interesting to see. Maybe we get Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, some sort of uniting thing there, and
I think
maybe a heel turn with Rhea Ripley to refresh her character. But she's so over at the moment still. I don't know if you need that, but there's a possibility there. So what happened after this match, mate?
I thought Liv was going to attack.
Yeah, I thought there'd be shenanigans, and then the shenanigans
would
lead to Raquel.
I thought after Io won.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And that actually led into Liv backstage.
Yeah.
With Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne, saying, "Oh, it's a shame Raquel lost, but now we can just focus on me and Dom." So it's all becoming about me and Dom. So that tension's going to build. It's quite obvious. We're leading to some sort of Judgment Day breakdown, and then she goes into the Danhausen
house.
Yeah. So there's a segment there where she looks like she's kind of trying to flirt with Danhausen, but he's having no bar of it. He's like, he just wants monies. He wants the human monies. He's playing around with his
"Can you curse Obafemi?" And Danhausen goes, "So I want human monies to be in your song, more human monies, and to have my own song." Yeah.
So Liv doesn't agree with that. She kind of just walks on in the end. The funniest bit I found about this though was he kept calling her Olivia.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny, so that was cool. Where did we go from the Danhausen segment, mate?
Then it was Roxanne versus Charlotte Flair.
How would you rate this match, mate?
Probably a 3.
Yeah.
Well.
Charlotte Flair gets the win, doesn't she?
Yeah. I thought this should have been on like SmackDown.
Yeah.
Or something.
Nice television match. Charlotte Flair looked good. Roxanne's great worker. She'll get her run at the title at some stage. They really played up that Charlotte Flair ended up with a sort of a shoulder injury type thing. Couldn't press herself up with two hands for the figure eight. But
she did do it with one.
Yeah, one hand. So that's going to be the sort of that type of injury that she'll have to battle up against for Liv Morgan to win. Liv was ringside. She did some shenanigans against Alexa Bliss that assisted walked Charlotte Flair to the ring, but nothing.
And there was a kind of weird part, like Alexa Bliss took down Liv Morgan, then went into the ring. Roxanne was rolling up Charlotte Flair and just pushes her, and it was kind of like weird.
Yeah.
That it's like Charlotte Flair turned into a normal pinner.
Yeah.
It was like so weird, and they got it all on camera.
Fair enough.
Well, remember?
Yeah.
Remember when Roxanne had the roll up?
Yeah. There was the weird roll up. Charlotte Flair couldn't make it all the way around. She's obviously got limitations since the surgeries and stuff like that she didn't have, but she's still the best female worker in the company, as far as I'm concerned. Where did we go from there, mate?
Then it was Javon out.
Javon, yep, he's coming out for a promo.
Wow.
Yeah, it comes
Logan Paul's back.
Yeah, Logan Paul's music hit, shocks everyone. He's got the big brace on his thing, so he's just working the crowd and stuff like that and staying relevant on television,
imagine
which is good.
It's like this is a spoiler. Before it actually has Seth Rollins saying that he wants Bron Breakker in a steel cage.
Video package.
I think Logan Paul gets into that cage and then unclips the brace.
Yeah.
Then it just falls off.
And he's not injured?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we saw the scar, the pictures of the surgery and all that. I think he can still play a factor. He can still do distractions and stuff like that. And there will be shenanigans in that cage match, even though it's a cage match. But we'll go from there. So Logan Paul, Austin Theory come out. They essentially try to recruit Javon Evans. He doesn't have a bar of it. And it leads to an impromptu match with Austin Theory, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How would you rate the match?
6-7.
Yeah, great television match. John Evans and Austin Theory should wrestle more. They just had chemistry. It worked. The contrasting styles. Austin Theory picks up the win.
Solid match.
Yeah, Ron Breakker comes out and hits Javon Evans with this spear.
No, it's a disqualification. He jumps and then he spears in midair.
Yeah, just absolutely takes him out. Bron Breakker looks mean as all hell.
It looks like a Tony Staggs from NRL. Or Callum Ponga.
Yeah, Callum Ponga usually the one falling backwards, they might. Then we had the Street Profits out for the save because they were going to beat down Javon Evans, going to get in with another spear. That leads to some back and forth, and the Street Profits stand tall. Logan Paul's doing his outside ring work type stuff, character work, which really worked on things and stuff like that. So that's going to be the title match coming up soon. I think is it on SmackDown or
it's on next week's Raw?
Yeah, next week's Raw.
And then
obviously they can't have it on Night of Champions because Bron Breakker's already got a match. So this is good. I see them winning still.
Yeah, I think Bron Breakker comes in with the title.
Yeah, I think they keep them two as champions. You need some sort of gold around the division, even though you're low on numbers at the moment, and then you can quickly give it back to Bronson Reed. There's rumours Bronson Reed could be back soon, so Bronson Reed could take that position. It's like Seth Rollins lying there. And then you see this gigantic black hoodie man just jump off and Tsunami. Yeah.
And then just off the steel cage and just rips off his hoodie and just Tsunami Seth Rollins so many times.
Yeah. It is a trope that Triple H loves is the black hoodied intruder, so I wouldn't be surprised. So where do we go after the Giant Avengers match, mate?
Then it was a main event. And wow.
Yeah. So we before the main event though, we had a Bron Breakker video package. Essentially, it's more to do with the cage match coming up at Night of Champions over in Saudi Arabia. So it just feeds into that sort of stuff. You don't need much for these matches to be great, though.
And there was a funny bit in the Liv Morgan thing. She rips off her jacket and it has like the Danhausen thing, and then Danhausen went, "Did you pay for that?"
Yeah, Danhausen's probably they're doing better at not overusing it at the moment. They had him off TV for a couple of weeks and they brought him back in just to keep him fresh, which is great. So we move into the main event. We have Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough out first.
And after the the Danhausen thing, the Danhausen's documentary.
Oh yes, there's essentially it's like a little video package about everything to do with the Knicks and everything around him cursing and the groundswell of mainstream media attention he got as a result of all that sort of stuff, which is great for him. He's so over.
I think he should be the new mascot.
So Dominic's out, and then we have Obafemi, who is over.
The high camera looked like it was going to break off.
Yeah.
It was like, you can even hear a crack.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's great. It's crazy, his entrance. It reminds me of Goldberg when I was young.
Yeah.
Just that energy. They're not fast matches. It's just intense 10 to 15 minutes. And this is how the show finishes.
Running through people.
Yeah. Dom tries these shenanigans. He doesn't want to wrestle to begin with. He's in and out of the ring.
And then then JD distracts. And then he tries to hit Obafemi with the hammer. Obafemi gets a fall of grace. JD's still distracting. Then it's like 30 seconds and then ref counts 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, shenanigans galore with McDonough. McDonough gets him with a low blow with the distractions and stuff. Or I should say Dom gets him with a low blow with the distractions.
But it didn't do anything.
That leads to doing the hammer in the boots. Gets him in the midsection originally with the 619. Frog splashes him. He kicks out not even before one.
It was like you could hear the crowd go, one, kick out.
Yeah. So gets the win
covers
anyway.
And then
yeah. I did expect
at least he got money.
I did expect a larger spot for JD in terms of being destroyed, but
like maybe him getting like thrown into like if they had like a space for like they had chairs and
I expected a big spot there. They didn't need it. This was still electric.
Or you could have him just get fall of grace through the ring.
Yeah, I thought at least through the announce table, but
he did go through the announce table with Dom because Dom was tried to frog splash Obafemi into it, and then it turned into JD getting frog splash.
Yeah. Big win for Oba. He's now into the final, so he'll either have Jey Uso or...
Who do you think it would be? Jey Uso or Javon Evans?
I think Jey Uso. I think that's... but if you go with Javon Evans, because maybe LA Knight costs Jey Uso, and you get that sort of feud going on.
And before the Obafemi match, there was a segment with... LA Knight came out.
Oh, yes. Apologies. So we had LA Knight come out. He's not too happy about what happened to him. Jey Uso comes out to, again, to confront him about that sort of stuff.
Like, LA Knight goes, I acknowledge you to kiss my...
Yeah. So, and that leads to punches. Jimmy's out there to try calm things down.
But he gets scuffled back.
Yeah, he gets pushed out of the way. Jay and LA Knight are going blow for blow on the ground.
And then Jimmy
Jimmy super kicks LA Knight to get him off. And then we have Fatu out to finish the job because LA Knight gets a hold of a chair, starts whacking him, one that Jey Uso had brought into the ring. And then Fatu in with the Tongan Death Grip. Essentially, he says that they tried their way, but the OTC's way... so he was sent out by Roman Reigns to get it sorted. So he's kind of, the exclamation mark trying to get... Jimmy's trying to keep things calm and be the good guy still. Jey Uso's just, he's just hyped up and going all over the place. And Fatu's just cleaning up things.
And the OTC's just going like, it was all me.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
saying
Pardon me.
I did it and
So
it's
that
always
was
my way.
that was raw. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through the end here, as I said before, link in the description for our church family, the Rocks, or you can press their link on the end card here. Anything from you, big guy?
Go Maroons! Mwah. Bang.